Welcome to our second video in our Introduction to Xcode series. In this video, we're going to be making a Hello World application, which is just an application that when a button is clicked, it'll display Hello World. So let's get started. Now, the first thing we're going to need to do is click on Create a New Xcode Project. So click on that one just there, and we're going to go Single View Application, and this one we're going to call Hello World. I'm going to put it all together with camel casing. Hello World. Camel casing is just when you put two words together like that. Instead of putting a space, you just put a capital for the second word. So Hello World, and is that 3 L's? It is. Hello World. Once again, the same as before in our past video, just have your name and whatever your organization identifier is. If you don't have one, just your last name. And make sure it's on Swift. These are all unticked, and go next. Okay, and I'm going to save this to... I'll save it here. I might actually call this Lesson 2. And I'll create it there. Cool, save yours wherever you like, somewhere you can get back to if you need it. Now, in our last video, we looked at all the different layouts and what we do with each one. In this one, we're going to go straight to our main storyboard. So click on that, and when it loads, yours should look like mine. Now I'm going to clear a little bit of space by moving that one across and lining this in the center. Now over here at the bottom, make sure you've got your object library selected. And what I want you to do is just go to the filter and type in button. And you'll see there's one here that says button. And we're going to click on that one, drag it across, and put it somewhere. Let's just go in the middle. So yours should look like mine. And then the next one, we're going to go down here, delete button, and type label, and drag a label in. Let's actually get 2 labels. Okay. Now, so we should have 2 labels and a button. Now, double click on this top label and type in welcome to my hello, let me get quotes, hello world app. Okay, you're going to see it's too big at the moment, but drag it across, center it. There we go. So that's just the title for our app. What we want to do now is have it that when a user clicks this button here, this label says hello world. So just so we are definitely clear on what this label is going to be, I like to double click and type in output label. All right, because what we're saying is we want this to change when the user clicks the button. All right, so we've set up our app quite nicely now. We might just change the button as well to click me. There we go, click me. And I reckon we're good. Next thing we're going to do now, we could go to our view controller here, but like we learned in the last one, we want it to be side by side. So we click on the 2 rings up here. So click on that and that'll open up. I'm just going to make mine a little bigger here. That'll open up, and I'm going to move the side as well. Now, like I said previously, we don't actually need any of this for a while. So let's get rid of that and give a bit of space. We're getting to something a little technical now, and this is how to bring an object into our code view. And what we do to do that is we hold down the control button, we click on whatever it is we want. So I'm going to start with the button. So holding down control, I click me, and I drag it across, and then I let go. Now it pops up with this little window here. It says connection at the top. We want to change that to an action. So the way I always remember it is, an action is something's actually happening, is doing something. And we want this to do something. Where, as you'll see in a second, outlet is just a way that it'll display something. It's an outlet for something. So an action's for anything that's doing it. And I'm going to call this one click me button. Then I'm going to hit connect. And you see it pops up here with what we just called it and these 2 curly brackets, which means we're going to do something in here in a sec. Now the other one we want is this output label. So if I hold control and drag the output label across and then let go, this one, well, we don't want it to do anything, and it actually doesn't let us have that action option anyway. We want it to be an outlet. So we can say in here, I'm going to call this output label, just like we called it there. So now we've got a label and we've got a button, and we want text to display here. So what we're going to say is, when the user clicks this button, we want it to do this. So we type output, and you'll see it will automatically come up with it there. You just push tab, it'll finish it for you. So we've said output label, and now we want the text of the output label to change. So output label.text is equal to, we do quotes and we say hello, oops, world, and close the quotes. Now it should have all these nice colors and we shouldn't get an error, hopefully. Let's see. Cool, no error. So I'm gonna go up to our simulator now just to test it out, change it to an iPhone 10, and I'm gonna hit play. And it'll take a second to simulate. Good, build succeeded. There's my iPhone 10. Remember, if yours is too big, just go up to window and physical size. It'll open up. And when I click here, there you go, it says hello world. Now it doesn't do too much else. It just says hello world, but still that's your very first application. So when the user clicks a button, it says hello world. Now this is a good app just as a quick introductory app. In our next video, we're going to get a little more technical, but hopefully you're getting a bit used to the navigation here and you kind of understand how things are starting to work. So I hope you got something out of that. I'll see you in the next video.